we'll get started here with Sam Jackson the Fifth's media availability for Wednesday. And we'll start with Jeff Ferrato from Cal Sports Report. Go ahead, Jeff.
Good afternoon, Sam. How you doing?
Pretty good. How you doing?
I'm all right. How you feeling physically?
I feel great.
Yeah. When we talked to Jake yesterday, he talked about the fact that, especially given how prolific teams in the conference are right now, scoring the ball, that Cal's just got to score more points right now, be more efficient, more explosive. Can you talk about what you guys think you need to do offensively to be able to compete now that you're into the Pac-12 schedule?
I think the biggest thing is just to start off fast. We started off slow the last game, and it put us behind, but we ended up coming back and winning the game. But I think going into conference play, we need to get the run game rolling, and we need to take advantage of those plays where we think are going to be explosive and have as many of those a game as we can.
Okay, we'll go to Jake Curtis. Go ahead, Jake.
Yeah, Sam, you and Ben are listed as either or for starting. Are you surprised that you just weren't officially named a starter this week?
I mean, I'm not really surprised. I mean, I've been through a lot. I mean, like, it's not because they're falling away from me. It's just because I didn't really play how I should have played against Idaho. I didn't play up to the standards, even though we won the game. So I just feel like neither one of us has truly earned the rights to say that we're the guy, and this is our team. So we're going into the game either or.
Okay, we'll go to Thomas Dunn from Right for California.
Good morning, Sam. I know you've only got so much experience under your belt, but through these 3 games, do you feel like you can trust yourself now to take advantage of those explosive plays that you were talking about?
Yes. I just gotta, like you said, I just gotta continue to learn throughout practice. I mean, I don't have that much experience under my belt, so I just gotta take advantage of those reps in practice, and I'm pretty sure that'll translate to the game. And I just gotta become more poised when I get to the game, make better decisions, and that's pretty much it.
Okay, before we go to the second round, does anybody else have a first-round question for Sam? Okay, seeing none, we'll go back to Jake Curtis.
Yeah, Sam. Coach Wilcox was saying how you and Ben have very different styles. How would you describe the differences between the two?
As you all can see on tape, I'm pretty elusive, and I can make a lot of things happen with my legs. And I think that's the biggest difference between me and Ben. I feel like Ben is just more, I mean, like I said, when you put on the tape, we just play completely different. Like, we both good passers. I just think that with my legs, I have more ability. That's pretty much the difference. I mean, it's not really a huge difference. We pretty much throw pretty well, but I just think that the playmaking ability with our legs is kind of different.
Okay, we'll go to Jeff Ferrato.
Sam, when you talk about decision making, are you talking about sort of where to throw the ball based on who you're seeing on the play that's unfolding, or whether you should take off and run or stay in the pocket, or is it all these things, or what is it that you're specifically referring to?
It's really on RPO plays, choosing when to throw the ball, choosing when to hand it, and choosing when to run it off a run defender. It's not really in the passing game. I feel like the passing game, I'm all right. I think the number one thing was that is just to be patient and let the plays develop.
So when you guys are watching tape together, is he pointing out, here's an example of I would prefer you do this on this play, and this is why it's better?
Yes.
Are those things that you're actually seeing and you're ready to make those decisions?
Yes, I just gotta trust my speed with like the run reads. That's pretty much the biggest thing. I mean, I know my reads. It's just sometimes I get if you're in doubt, you hand the ball off. Sometimes I'm in doubt and I don't trust my speed. But I feel like once I start trusting my speed and trusting the scheme, then I'll be there.
So this has nothing to do with the earlier things that we talked about where they're trying to get you to stay in the pocket more on a pass play.
No.
Gotcha. And then next thing was, what do you think the ceiling, the capability of your offense is? I mean, how much should you guys be scoring, you think?
To be honest, 50 points a game. We leave so much out there on the field, and it all starts with me. Like I said, we can score around 50 a game. To be honest, we got pretty good running backs. We're pretty good up front, and to be honest, I think we have some really good receivers. So as far as just being explosive, we just got to learn how to make those plays and execute those plays, because the scheme is always drawn up to the best possible, but sometimes we just don't make a lot of plays, and when they do get open, some decision making isn't on point, and some of the timing is off. And I feel like once we get that rolling, then you'll see the potential for sure. You'll see it.
And given how prolific everybody is in the conference, do you guys almost have to approach that to stay with everybody else?
I'm pretty sure if we go out there and play to the best of our abilities, we can beat any team in the Pac-12. No question at all, especially with the defense that we have.
Thank you, Sam.
Okay, we'll go to Matt Moreno from Rivals.
So far this season, you guys haven't had kind of your full allotment, whether it's you not playing an entire game, Jaden being out. Has that played into things more than maybe, it feels like it's led on, where just you guys haven't had your full kind of allotment of players, your full roster of everybody on the field all together for a full game yet?
Yes, for the offense, definitely. I mean, the defense is doing their thing right now, but with the offense, we've had a lot of setbacks. But we did have some guys come up and fill in for some other guys. At the QB spot, things aren't certain right now, and I feel like the QB room, we need to get better at a lot of things. And once we get better, then we'll have our guy. But yeah, it definitely has been different for sure, not having Ott in certain situations and stuff like that, and just having different backs in. And our receivers, we got to get on point with our receivers, just because it's all timing with the quarterback and the receivers, and it's kind of been me and Ben going back and forth. I just feel like once we get to the point where it's just we're rolling with that, then we'll be fine for sure.
On the note of Washington, there's so much made of their quarterback, their offense. I talked to the coaches about this yesterday, but do you guys, as players, feel any kind of personal motivation about, hey, we need to prove ourselves as an offense, knowing what you guys are capable of?
Yes, we definitely do feel that need, just because we know what we can be. I mean, the end of fall count was like, okay, we can be pretty good, pretty explosive as an offense, and we just have not shown that yet, even though we've had some pretty okay games. I just feel like once we get to that point, like I keep emphasizing, the world will see that everybody will see how explosive we can be, and we're definitely on edge about that. Like, there's no pressure, but we're coming.
Okay, we'll go back to Jeff Ferraro.
You mentioned Jaden. How's he doing in practice? How's he looking?
He's looking pretty good. I mean, it was a game time decision for him last week, and I know that he's eager to come back and play with the guys this week. So he's been looking pretty good, getting some reps in practice.
Very good, thanks.
Okay, anybody with a final question for Sam? We'll go to Thomas Dunn.
Sam, I'd be remiss if we didn't ask about the opponent this week in Washington. They've been pretty chaotic in the backfield. What's it going to take from you and the rest of the offense to consistently establish points on the board, and it's probably going to be a shootout?
Like I've been emphasizing, decision making. That's it. I mean, we got the talent to do it. We prepared. We're well prepared. We just got to take advantage of those times where we get that look, and it's time to go. I mean, it's nothing else, nothing much to it. It's not really rocket science. It's just we're well prepared. We got the talent to do it. We got the motivation to do it. We just got to go out there and do it.
Like,
Okay, guys, that'll wrap us up with Sam. We'll have Matthew Cindric shortly.